Hello everyone, this is Anna. Today, I want to talk about something very close to my heart. Something quiet, painful, and often misunderstood. What happens when your group of friends dumps you? How does it really feel when the people you once trusted, laughed with, and shared your life with slowly disappear? This is not a dramatic story. There are no big fights, no clear endings, just silence, distance, and unanswered questions. At first, you don't even notice it. You tell yourself everything is normal. People are busy. Life gets complicated. Everyone grows up, but then the small signs start to appear. Messages take longer to reply. Plans happen without you. Your name is no longer mentioned. Your presence feels optional. You smile and pretend it doesn't hurt. You tell yourself you're overthinking. Until one day, you see it clearly. Photos you weren't part of, memories you didn't help create. A group that once felt like home now feels like a place you're no longer welcome. And in that moment, your heart sinks. The pain isn't loud. It doesn't scream. It sits quietly inside you. It whispers questions you don't know how to answer. What did I do wrong? Was I too quiet? Too sensitive? Too honest? Not interesting enough? When friends leave without an explanation, your mind becomes your worst enemy. You replay old conversations. You analyze your words. You search for mistakes that may not even exist. And slowly, you start blaming yourself. What hurts the most is not just losing people, it's losing your sense of belonging. There's a special kind of comfort that comes from being part of a group, knowing you're included, knowing you matter, knowing you have a place. When that disappears, it feels like the ground beneath you suddenly shifts. You begin to feel invisible. You're still there, still breathing, still smiling, but no one seems to notice. Loneliness doesn't always mean being alone. Sometimes, loneliness means feeling disconnected while surrounded by people. You go through your day, you do your work, you laugh at jokes, but deep inside, there's a quiet emptiness. An emptiness that comes from feeling replaced, and replacement hurts more than rejection. Because rejection is honest. Replacement feels silent and unfair. There were nights when I missed the simplest things. Not big moments, just small ones. Late night conversations that lasted for hours. Inside jokes that only we understood. The comfort of knowing someone was always there. I missed feeling safe, because losing a group of friends feels like losing a version of yourself, a version that only existed with them. You start asking yourself, who am I without them? Where do I belong now? No one prepares you for this kind of loss. We talk a lot about romantic breakups, but we rarely talk about friendship breakups. And yet, they can hurt just as deeply, sometimes even more, because friends are the people we choose. We trust them. We let our guard down around them, so when they leave, it shakes your confidence. It makes you question your worth. For a long time, I believed something was wrong with me. I believed I was hard to love, hard to stay with, easy to leave behind. I compared myself to others. I wondered why I wasn't enough, and comparison slowly destroyed my peace. But one day, something inside me shifted. I realized something important. Not everyone who leaves your life is a loss. Sometimes, people leave because they no longer align with who you are becoming. Sometimes, they choose comfort over honesty, familiarity over depth, convenience over connection, and sometimes, they were never meant to stay. Healing didn't happen all at once, it came in waves. Some days, I felt strong, independent, hopeful. Other days, I felt broken all over again. I cried over memories. I missed people who were no longer part of my life. I questioned my progress, and I learned that healing is not linear. You don't wake up one day and suddenly feel okay. You heal slowly, quietly, in moments no one sees. I stopped forcing myself to fit into spaces where I felt unwanted. I stopped chasing people who didn't choose me, and that was hard, because letting go feels like admitting defeat. But it wasn't defeat. It was self-respect. Being alone taught me things friendship never did. It taught me how to sit with my thoughts without distraction, how to enjoy silence without fear, how to be gentle with myself. I started doing things just for me, walking alone in the evening, listening to calm music, writing when my heart felt heavy. I learned how to be my own company, and slowly, I began to feel whole again. In the quiet, I found clarity. I realized that real friends don't make you question your value. They don't make you feel replaceable, and they don't disappear without communication. Real friendships feel safe. They feel honest. They feel warm. They don't leave you guessing. If your group of friends dumped you, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken. You are not behind in life. And you are not unworthy of connection. You are simply in a transition. Life sometimes removes people to protect you, to teach you, to make space for something better. One day, you will meet people who choose you. People who listen, people who stay, people who see you even when you're quiet. Until then, be patient with yourself. This season of loneliness is not punishment. It is preparation. If you're listening to this right now and feeling alone, I want you to know you are not alone in feeling this way. Your feelings are valid. Your pain matters, and your story is far from over. Thank you for listening. This is Anna. And if your group of friends dumped you, maybe this is the moment you start choosing yourself.